Hello, and welcome back to Stardew Valley Expanded. This is our final week of winter, so let's make it count. I'm currently just working on finishing up my daily chores, checking out what we've got. I can see that this place is definitely running low on stuff that's being planted in it, but I think that's going to be okay for now. I think we're going to go ahead and let a lot of this area kind of empty out so that when spring hits here in just a week, we can go ahead and plant some spring related crops in here and hopefully get some more profit out of everything. So now that I'm finally done with my chores, what is this week going to be about? Well, this week is definitely going to be about finishing off a lot of chores that need to get done before spring hits. We need to get the farm completely ready so that we are ready to go on the 1st. This means that I have a lot of sprinklers that need to be replaced, and I want to make some new areas that we can plant some stuff as well. Robin wants some wood. We'll go ahead and do that at some point if we have time. Let's check out over here as well. Resource rush or juicy bugs. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab the resource rush because we can definitely use that stone right now, and this will be an easier quest to get done in my opinion. But along with the sprinklers that need to be replaced and everything like that, I also want to get a tree farm set up because the one that we have right now produces very slowly because it's only one of each tree. And I realized last time that we have some tools that still need to be upgraded. So I would like to go ahead and get some work done on this axe and this pickaxe at the very least. So before I go handing in this axe, because I do want to get that upgrading, I'm going to go ahead and gather all of this wood for Robin so we can get that quest done. Only took the 2 trees. That's not bad at all. And we'll go ahead and we'll drop this off with Clint. And we'll let Robin know that we finished that for her. We got a new artifact from digging in one of those little stick spots. And I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to focus today on trying to get some of that stone by just cycling this floor. I think I'm getting close to ready to want to leave. Surprisingly, this wasn't a resource-heavy day. This was actually more of a mob-heavy day. There were a lot of enemies going on down here. But we still made some progress. I'm going to go ahead and leave this stone here so I know exactly where I'm at. Looks like I left a parsnip here that was probably for Pam. We'll leave that glowstone ring here as well so we can eventually go sell it. I'm going to give Claire this ruby. And just because I'm curious, I wanted to look at where I'm at with the first mastery level. We're doing pretty good. We're almost 2/3 of the way there. I don't think that's too bad, considering we've only had 2 days to work on this so far. Not too shabby. Today is Leah's birthday, so we want to make sure that we give her a gift, and I think this might be a good day to maybe hand out a handful of other gifts as well, just to make sure we're keeping up with some friendships. Another large harvest of stuff today. This will definitely help get us some more income. If we're going to be upgrading tools and stuff, we're going to need at least a little bit extra to kind of support that. I'm currently waiting on a goat cheese to be crafted, and while I'm going to wait on that, I'm going to go ahead and replace some of these sprinklers that I removed before. I took all of them to put them in the greenhouse for winter, but I'm going to go ahead and work on replacing all of those now. I do want to make more fields than this, for sure, but we want to at least start with those. And there's our goat's cheese, so let's head out. I've got some other stuff in my inventory to go ahead and give out as gifts as well. I've probably missed a bunch of important things, but I gathered just kind of a random assortment of things, and hopefully that'll be good. Actually, that does remind me, I should go ahead and grab this, because I think we found out in the last time that if we find Martin, that he likes the cheese, so we'll go ahead and grab that as well. Oh, hi, Melly. Come in, come in. I'm just working on this sculpture here. Come here, watch this. See that? I'm revealing the essence of the wood. Once you get past the outer layers, the true nature starts to show. It's the same with people. What? Oh, yeah, that's absolutely right. I first visited this valley as a little girl while on vacation with my parents. I knew I had to come back someday. This place has great artistic potential. Although, I have to admit, it's not easy to pay the bills as an artist. Why don't you have an art show in town? Hmm, interesting. I guess that could set the wheels in motion to making Pelican Town a true art destination. But what if no one likes my sculptures? I'd be crushed. I'll have to think about it. Well, thanks for stopping by, Melly. An art show for the whole village? That's a bold idea, Melly. I can relate to her so much, especially like the fear of no one liking your work or anything like that. I did freelance art for a very long time and only recently decided that I was kind of due for something different. Okay, so wow, we only had her at 3 hearts. I checked right before we got here. We had her at 3, and now she's at 7. Fantastic. Almost done with our friendship with Leah. Wow, we got an achievement. We're doing pretty good on getting some stuff out today. Quite happy with that. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there, Melly. I'm in the middle of reading an adventurer's book about the Fern Islands archipelago. You may not know this, but the islands are full of perilous caverns. They wind down under the sea and are full of monsters that never emerge above ground. If this adventure is to be believed, there are huge tentacle monsters and venomous floating jellyfish. It's hard to believe they made it back to write their story. The clan that protects the Fern Islands is called the First Slash. They wear blue cloaks and use magic and are led by a fierce fighter named Jolene. Ooh, I don't really know what to do because I don't know this character very well. Maybe choosing this second option. It looks like the hitbox is a little messed up here. Maybe choosing this second option will kind of show that I'm interested in hearing what he's talking about. I want to visit the islands sometime. My mother and I recently took a trip to Satine City in the islands. The beaches are truly a sight to behold. I hope we get to return soon. We take a vacation or two every year, but my mother usually chooses the destination. I tend to get lost in my books. This collection used to be small, but over time, they've built up. I think I've read around 3/4 of the books currently in our library, but it just seems to keep growing. I don't think I'll ever be able to say I've read them all. You have my permission to read any of the books here that catch your eye, Melly. If you want to borrow one to bring home, let me know first. I'm going to get back to reading. Have a nice day, Melly. We should chat again soon. Victor seems like a very interesting character. He doesn't really seem to be too similar to his mom. Just checking to see if he's here. Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. He doesn't seem to be too similar to his mom. Not that his mom seems like a particularly bad person or anything. She just kind of seems a little out of touch. We have Martin today. Perfect. This job is a pretty good resume builder. I mean, you're not wrong there, but also it sucks. Just barely made it into Clint's. Hmm. Ah, hello there. Phew. I'm finishing up an iridium infused sword for a monster hunter from a faraway land. It's not much, but it's honest work. Great meme, great meme. Right now, I'm not getting any orders from the Adventurers Guild here in Stardew Valley. When there were more members, there was a steady demand for new weapons. The guild used to be a lot bigger, but they've lost some good people over the years. The summit has gotten crowded. Sorry, Melly, I didn't mean to bring that up, especially with you being a guild member and all. I'm gonna say that I visited their graves and paid my respects. I've hiked up there myself. Some of those adventurers had quite the kill count on their tombstones. They were fine people. Melly, you've made excellent strides in protecting the valley from monsters while also building up an impressive farm. I envy that. I'm not brave enough to fight monsters, but I do what I can to ensure the safety of those who do, and that's why I pride myself on my smithing work. I know I'm a bit awkward sometimes, Melly, but thanks for stopping by. I need to get back to finishing this sword. I'll see you next time you drop by, or maybe at the saloon. I am genuinely loving the changes that they've made to Clint's character. Genuinely. Let's drop some artifacts off really quick. I think we could give him a coffee. Maybe I see if Gunther likes anything else. Maybe he'll like a diamond. He does like minerals and stuff, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's not too bad. No, but as I was saying, I do really like the change that they've made to Clint. I think that the vanilla version of Clint is kind of sad. I know that a lot of people really hate Clint because honestly because you can get his cutscenes kind of out of order with the world that you're kind of making, and it kind of makes him look like a complete jerk. And it makes him look really out of touch, and it's really uncomfortable, honestly. I kind of stopped hating Clint um, when I accidentally gave him something in vanilla that he didn't like. I don't remember what I gave him, but I gave him something and he didn't like it. He hated it. It was a hated gift. But he was still very kind about it, even in vanilla, and he still thanked me for the gift, even though he didn't like it. He was very polite about it, and he wasn't as mean as some of the other villagers get if you give them something that they don't like. And that kind of made me realize that maybe, my dislike of him that I've kind of built up over time wasn't really warranted. And I think maybe, hopefully, in the future, something in vanilla is kind of done so that his story isn't like played out of order the way that it is, because it's really unfortunate that it is, because it does make him seem like a jerk. Hi. Hey, Melly, we're about to have dinner. Why don't you join us? It's taco night. Honey, can you go grab Sebastian downstairs? He needs to join the family tonight at the table. No excuses. Dang, that's an expression. I'll try my best to persuade him, but no promises. What is it? It's just me. Dinner is ready upstairs. We're having tacos tonight. Cool, I'll be up later to grab some food. Your room has changed since I was last down here. Is that rug over there new? Didn't you see the do not enter sign on my door? Come on now, you don't need to be like that. Join us upstairs at the kitchen table. I'm just going to eat down here. I'll be up later. Don't you want to spend time with your family? We haven't had a conversation in a while. I'd like to catch up with you. Can't you get a clue? I don't want to. I'd rather stay down here. Oof. Sorry, I didn't mean to come off that way. Sebastian, sitting together at the table is one of the few times out of the day that I see you. And it would really mean a lot to me if you joined us. Even Melly is here too. I suppose I'll eat upstairs tonight. I'm happy to hear that. Why don't you tell me about your coding project over dinner? Look who I brought. There he is. Hey, sit down with us. At least he seems happy. I ate fish tacos with good company. There was a lot of fun conversation and laughs. The derivative, oh, I couldn't read that fast enough. Soil solution is too acidic. Maru, Melly is here. Hi, Melly. I'm stumped on a math problem right now for the project I'm working on. I've been stuck for an hour. Maybe you could help me figure it out? I'll probably go with I'm not that good at math, but I'll try my best. It's been a long time since I've had to do complicated math. Okay, let's do this then. Let's grab my laptop, Melly. One moment. Analyzing 201.3. I can't read those fast enough. Okay, so I'm trying to find the rate of change of the area of this circle when the radius is exactly 4 meters. From my calculations, it's increasing at a rate of 0.5 meters per minute. The circumference of the circle is increasing at the rate of 0.5 meters per minute. What's the rate of change of the area of the circle when the radius is 4 meters? Oh my goodness, they actually want me to attempt some math. Oh my goodness, I have genuinely no idea. It has been such a long time since I've had to do math, so I'm going to guess here because I genuinely don't know. This is correct. Thank you, Melly. Wow, that's a crazy guess. Okay. I just went with the smallest number. 1 second. I just need to configure this. Oh, shoot. There's another problem I have too. I tested a reaction that produced a gaseous mixture of carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and water vapor. The reaction contained 0.60 mol, I don't know what that is, of carbon dioxide, 0.30 mol of carbon monoxide, and 0.1 mol of water vapor. Do you know what the partial pressure of the carbon monoxide would be if the total pressure of the mixture was 0.80 at the moment? Oh, or ATM. I just read that as at the moment. Good job. Oh my goodness. What is the partial pressure of the CO if the total pressure of the mixture was 80? Okay, so that would be What? 60 plus 30 is 90. That would be 100. So it would be like 20% less, right? Maybe. So I'm going to guess this. I don't know. This is correct. Thank you, Melly. I'm really good at guessing. I have a few more problems to go tackle. I appreciate your help, Melly. My goodness, I just came here to give a gift to Sebastian. Oh my goodness, making me doing complicated math. Oh no. That was a really kind of ridiculous set of cutscenes there, but very fun. And I think I already gave Maru a gift today. Sebastian actually sat at the table with us. He never does that. Cool stuff, cool stuff. I kind of feel like in general, I'm just really enjoying all of the new cutscenes and everything that we're getting for a lot of these NPCs. Ooh, a faded button. New artifact. Heck yeah. I'm just really enjoying a lot of these cutscenes. I think a lot of them really are adding to vanilla, and I'm so happy with that. I would love if they added more stuff like this to actual vanilla. That would be really cool. I didn't bring a jade, but I'm going to see if he likes an aquamarine. Seems okay. Ooh, we're really close to done on the dust sprites. We're almost there. I think I'm going to... Whoa. I was going to say, I think I'm going to go ahead and work on getting some more stone, because I don't think I'm going to find any more people to gift. And I'm going to work on copper today so that we have some of that, because I think we're running kind of low. And this was a really good floor to start on. Didn't have too much time, but got a little bit of stone, and I'm going to go ahead and pile that up here. So we're already a fourth done, and we haven't really spent much time here. I'm pretty happy with that. And we also got this book. I think we got it from a dig spot. I'm going to go ahead and read it for the XP for mastery stuff. And then we can finally head to bed. My goodness. Hi, Melly. Beautiful day, isn't it? I brought you a gift. It's a sculpture I've been working on, just for you. You received a Leah's sculpture. Okay. It's called How I Feel About Melly. I hope you like it. Very nice. We're going to put that in the bedroom immediately. Is she twisted in knots about me? I'm not entirely sure. Hello. Sorry, I'm not good at writing letters. I made one metal bar too many, and I thought you might need it. Thank you, Clint. I think since tomorrow is a festival, today might be an at-home kind of grind day. A new chick hatched. It looks odd. We're going to name them Sesame. And we've got a duck egg in here, and we're going to pop that straight in, because I want another duck. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get started clearing some of this so that we can add in more areas so that we can plant more stuff. Okay, next what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to clear this area up. And then I'm going to go ahead and just get started on working on our layout here. And just for some quick context here, the main reason I am not using iridium sprinklers yet is because we still need the batteries that we have for a quest that we're working on to build a shed over on the left side of this area. And I don't want to waste any of them just yet. I want to make sure that we have them. So that's why we're doing that. I went ahead and added a bee area as well over here, and I might want to go ahead and even add 2 more beehives here. Maybe I'll see if we have the supplies for that. It's honestly kind of nice to take some time to just work on the farm, because I'm always out and about and rushing everywhere. Now, because it's super late in the day, I'm not going to have time to do this today, but I have all of the stuff that I'm going to want to go ahead and make a tree farm. I just kind of need to decide where I want to put it. And I'm kind of thinking maybe somewhere over here might be a good idea, because there's plenty of room here. So I have a chest with me, and I think I might go ahead and just drop all this stuff off right here so that I can come in and start working on that in the next few days. There's Santa sneaking across the screen. We made a decent amount today. I barely got my chores done in time, and it's time to head out already. Gotta pet the cat first. All right, you guys know the drill. Merry Winter Star, dear. Isn't it wonderful how happy everyone is on a day such as this? I wonder if I should give them the gift now? Timing is everything. I gave Joja gift cards to anyone lucky enough to receive them. All right. I'm trying to warm up to Morris. I really am. But that's like... So, my partner, for his 10-year anniversary at work, received a pin that is like smaller than a penny. And they were like, happy 10 years. Nonsense. That's what that's reminding me of, is nonsense. Merry Winter Star, Miss Smelly. Best part about today is the free food and drink. Don't care much about gift giving. Honestly fair. I am the same way. I have an incredibly difficult time with Christmas. I'm not gonna lie. He loved the gift I gave him. I knew he'd appreciate it. Sophia is way over here by herself. Who's a good boy? You are. Did you get a present yet? No, not yet. All right, I think I've talked to everybody who might be here except for Demetrius, because he's the person we give our gift to. Wanted to stop over here and check and see if they had anything interesting. Nothing I think that I'm gonna need, honestly. 2,500 for a garlic. You're out of control here, Pierre. Okay, let's go ahead and give Demetrius our gift. Oh, so it's you? Ah, a strawberry, thanks. It looks like our gift giver is Willie. Hey, Melly, I'm your secret gift giver this year. Here, open it. $25 beach warp totems. Wow, actually that is really useful. It's not much, but I hope you like it. I do like it. That's going to be very useful for when we unlock Ginger Islands. My goodness. If only I could remember to bring the totems. And I think that's going to do it for this festival. It was kind of a simple one, but that's okay. We've had a lot of cutscenes so far in this week, so I think that it's fine if we get a little bit of a simpler festival. We do have a tiny bit of time before it clicks over and it's time to go to bed. So I think I'm going to get started over here where I want the tree farm and just clear the area up. That's a bit of a start for us. That'll definitely help us because planting and everything isn't going to take very long. Looks like today is Clint's birthday. We have to head over there to put our axe back in to get it its final upgrade. So I think we're going to definitely head down there, and that might even finish off his friendship, so that's really good. I wanted to say thanks for taking an interest in my work. Here's a cooking recipe that I like. Autumn's Bounty from Demetrius. Dear Melly, I was conducting a field study the other day and I found this specimen. I hope you find it as interesting as I did. A bream from Demetrius. Dear Melly, I want to make fish stew, but I need an albacore. I know they're almost out of season. Sorry about the short notice. Could you catch one for me? For Gus? I think, if I'm remembering correctly, I think I set one aside because I remembered that that was a thing. Yes, we have plenty of albacore, so we will definitely be dropping that off. Hopefully as well. I'm not entirely sure if it'll be today, so I might go ahead and just stuff it in there for right now, just so I can find it easier. All right, I'm not going to be bothering to check the traveling cart because we have the red cabbage and it's growing already, so I'm not too worried about that. We're just going to kind of skip it. I'm not really looking for anything from there right now, and I don't think the modded fish can come from that. So instead, we're just going to go ahead and focus on doing some extra things before we head to the mines. Boom, there is Clint, done. We have all of Clint's friendship, I believe, now. That's very wonderful. While we're here, we're going to go ahead and upgrade that axe again. Get that fully finished. Something I should have probably done way earlier in the season. Ah, you're here. Yes, I wish to speak to you. Your land is home to many cave networks. There is one blocked off that leads to the Sunlands. I think humans call it a desert. I could clear a pathway for you with the help of my special cavern clearing bombs. I will, however, require 36 diamonds as payment. I could do that. I see. Good. I will reveal a new cave entrance on your farm for you once I have my diamonds. Heck yeah. Okay. 36 diamonds. I'm pretty sure I have close to that already, actually. I think I have like 20 something, so that's not bad. Why do I require diamonds? That is none of your concern. And before I jump into the mines for the day, I am going to stop over here. And actually, I think it's too early. Ooh. Okay, I guess I'll have all of the shields, actually. He is over here. I remember from last time, he was not in there. He was waiting down here. I'm going to go ahead and give him one of these. Gotta still make progress with him, because we want to be able to go see Krobus at some point. I think Krobus is one of my favorite characters, along with Linus. And I'm going to go ahead and read this book, again, for the XP. We are at 7,400. Let's hope we can kind of smash that out of the park today. It's gotten pretty late, and I think that's where I'm going to call it. So we're up past 700. We need less than 300 more. That's really good. We got a decent amount of resources, a lot of copper, and I got a little bit of gold near the end. I went down to some of the lower levels and ended up getting a bunch of gems and stuff. Just felt like a change of pace. Not a bad day at all. Today is Sophia's birthday. I have to find her today. I have to make sure that I give her a really good gift so that we can become friends with her and learn more about her. And this kind of puts me in a slight bit of a predicament because we still have a decent amount of stone to gather. It is only 2 days before the end of the season, and I have a lot of things that I want to get done. One of those things is actually making a lot of progress with friendship. So far, I think we've only maxed Clint and Magnus out. I was hoping to get everybody up to at least 3 hearts, and I just don't think that's going to be possible. I think even if I hit all of these people today, I still won't raise their friendship up as high as I was hoping to. But I kind of feel like it still is important that I focus on them. So today might end up being a gifting day. And I might just end up having to be okay with not getting absolutely everything done that I wanted to get done in winter. Oh my goodness, that void chicken grew up fast. We already got a void egg. I'll set that aside and we will stick it in after this duck incubates. And it looks like our cabbage is ready. So we're going to go ahead and grab that. We might have to take some time to go turn that in because I'm pretty sure that finishes something. Yes, that will finish the bulletin board and that will give us a huge chunk of friendship. So maybe with that, that will allow me to hit my goal of getting everybody's hearts up. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's worth a shot. Looks like I've actually used a lot of my diamonds this week. I actually think I might go put one in the crystallarium, and I am going to use more of them on gifts today as well because I really want to work on that. And I might bring some of these jades to give out as gifts as well. My inventory is packed full of gifts, and I'm going to be giving stuff as I go. But I mainly want to try to get over to Sophia. Okay, I don't really know what to give her, so I am going to give her a pearl and hope that's good. You remembered my birthday. I'm beyond speechless. I was hoping I'd get something like this. I can't handle all the work for the vineyard during fall. I'm grateful my best friend Scarlett helps out. Well, I also pay her. Good. You should pay your friends to do stuff. Okay, so we at least gave Sophia something, and that brought us up to 4. That makes me feel so much better about my friendship with her. I'm very happy with that. But we have a lot more people down here that need some affection as well, so we're going to be trying to pay attention to people. I've kind of realized that I don't actually know what's going to happen when I complete the community center. Will Morris go away completely at that point? Will I lose the opportunity to be his friend? I'm not even sure, and I don't know what happens to them either. Uh-oh. Hello, ladies. Beautiful day. Afternoon, Morris. Ah, Morris. Greeting the townsfolk. Haha, I am. On a day as glorious as this one, how could I not? Keep up the good work, Mayor. Thanks, Morris. A beautiful day it is. Haha. Ah, Pierre, I truly hope you're well on this beautiful day. Hello, Melly. Fancy meeting you by Jojo Mart. Are you enjoying the beautiful weather today? I'll be remotely friendly. I don't think there's that much reason to be super hostile to him. While I understand that he does run this Jojamart, I don't think he owns the corporation. I think he's just like the manager of this branch. And so everything going on with Jojamart isn't necessarily all Morris's fault. I'm not entirely sure on that. So we're just going to stay cordial and say, I suppose the weather is nice. Yes, the weather most certainly is. I'm in a very cheerful mood today. Allow me the opportunity to tell you why, since you're the closest person in this town to what I'd consider a friend besides Andy. The president of Joja Corp is impressed with my work in the valley. Finally, I have been recognized by the higher-ups. I am due a promotion and raise for my collective efforts, furthering the Joja family. The condominium I've had my eye on is finally within my grasp. Again, I'm going to stay cordial. Sounds like a well-deserved promotion. I have worked many days and nights to secure this advancement for my career. The fruits of my labor are finally paying off. Speak to me at Jojamart. I'll give you a discount in advance. Again, I kind of feel like Morris falls in line with a lot of people that kind of unintentionally get caught up in that rat race there. And so I don't think there's any reason to be hostile. Fascinating. Ah, Miss Melly. I'm just taking a gander at the wonderful minerals, gems, and artifacts you've donated. There's a great many mysteries waiting to be explored in this very room. All of this was possible because of your efforts. With the knowledge we've gained from these treasures, we can now ask ourselves the question. What is the history of Stardew Valley? I'm going to say other civilizations once existed here. Yes, several civilizations lived in this valley many hundreds of years ago. Elves, dwarves, void spirits. I'm determined to unravel the mysteries surrounding these ancient societies. No matter how you look at it, Stardew Valley is a magical place with sacred importance. Together, we'll make a discovery that'll change the world. Very nice. Okay, we've got a ton of people in here, so let's give out some gifts. Come join me, Melly. Melly. There is something I've been meaning to show you. It's time you meet Krobus. Yay, Krobus! They're a shadow person I've been hiding in the Pelican Town sewers. Come, let's head into town. Oh, I'm so thankful we're getting to see Krobus before the end of the year. Let me unlock this first. All right, watch your step. Krobus, I have someone here I'd like you to meet. Krobus, meet Melly, our newest guild member. Pleasure to meet you. You're a friend of Marlon's? You're safe to be around? Krobus has had bad experiences with humans. I stumbled into them during a mission many years ago. Unlike other shadow people, Krobus speaks our language and is friendly. It's unprecedented. Adventurers often stab first and ask questions later. Shielding Krobus from them was imperative. Magnus and I arranged a temporary home in the sewers. I'm grateful to them. They treat me nicely, like I'm a person. Melly, if anyone in town saw Krobus, they could notify the order. They would be taken away. You must keep what you've seen here a secret. Let us return to the guild. I have something to give you. We'll be taking our leave, Krobus. It's been a pleasure, as always. You'll be seeing Melly again soon. You've proven your trust to me. This is a key to the sewers. Until now, only Magnus, Gil, and I had a copy. Now you do too. We've received a key to the sewers. You should speak to Krobus. They seem fond of you. And don't forget, they're to remain a secret. I will protect Krobus with my life. Demetrius, I didn't tell you to get tomatoes. I said to get fruit. I don't understand. Tomatoes are fruit. When a normal person says they want fruit, they never mean tomatoes. It doesn't matter what the scientific classification is. Melly, I'm glad you're here. You'll be able to put this argument to rest. How would you classify a tomato? Honestly, in real life, I would classify it as a vegetable, even though I know that it is technically a fruit. Really? I figured a farmer would know the correct answer. I just want you to understand my point of view. It's hard for me to know exactly what assumptions I should make when you tell me something. But I'll try to get better at it. Thanks for your help, Melly. Man, I don't think I have anything for Alex. I'll give him one of these. There we go. I feel like I haven't really talked to Alex almost at all the entire time. It's really bad, actually. Ooh, another old coin. It looks like we've already had that one, but that's cool, nevertheless. And while we're right here, I'm going to go ahead and drop some stuff off. We do have one item for in here. We have the pufferfish. And now we have the red cabbage. And a seed maker. Always can use more of those. When we're done here, we'll return to the other world. Very nice. That means we just need to finish the fish tank. And in the last episode, I did ask for opinions on whether or not I should look up their locations, and I did receive feedback that I should. So, in the next episode, I'm going to be checking out where to get these so that we can try to finish the community center hopefully soon. Hopefully, it doesn't take too long. Hopefully, the fish aren't in fall or winter or anything like that. Hopefully, we can get them quickly. Turn in that quest for Gus. And we'll also give him a diamond. Okay, I think we should go down and meet Krobus. I don't necessarily think I have something that he's going to love. Oh, you're back? Marlon gave you a key? He did, and it's nice to meet you. I'm happy to meet someone new. It gets lonely down here. I've collected many exotic goods throughout my travels. If you have gold, you're welcome to purchase them. Come, take a look. Krobus is such the guy of all times. Do I want to do a rabbit's foot or do I want to do a jade here? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I also have this 4-leaf clover. Maybe the 4-leaf clover. Thank you very much. Yay, okay. On Fridays, I stay silent as a sign of devotion to Yoba. Okay, so let's see. Do we need anything necessarily right now? Void salmon sushi. Is this safe to eat? I mean, that's pretty good. It's what? It's 5 grand. We don't currently have access to this, I don't think. Although we might be able to get access to this soon. I think we just needed a certain number of hearts with the wizard, I think. Not entirely sure what that is, what triggers the thing to be able to go over into the swamp. We'll have to go look at that soon. I think I'll go ahead and pass on everything that's here. I think I'm pretty good. This isn't honestly that bad. I'll just grab that. We'll grab all the pumpkin soup because that's actually not that bad. And then I think we'll hold off on everything else for right now. Everything is always so awkward because I have the music off. I just want you guys to know that that lasted for a really long time, and I'm going to cut it out because otherwise it's going to be really awkward because I have the music off, but that is really funny. Oh, hi, Melly. Sebastian and I were just having a little jam session. We're trying to start a band, but we still don't know what kind of music to make. There's too many possibilities. Say, Melly, what kind of music do you like? I'd say I'm probably between these two, and I'm going to go with probably this. Hey, you know what? That's exactly the kind of style I've been thinking about. For the band. What do you say, Sebastian? Should we do this? Okay. He seems really into it. Thanks for the help, Melly. With my guitar skills and Sebastian's wizardry on the synthesizer, we're going to be a screaming success. I'm convinced of it. Now I just need to find someone to play drums. That cactus fruit unlocked us every cutscene, it feels like. Oh, hi, Melly. I was just about to have a snack. Here, let me get something for you. Oh no, what a mess. What was that sound? This is absolutely terrible. What happened? Tell her, Melly. I'm gonna just tell her the truth. Sam dropped the snack while he was handing it to me. She's right. That's what happened. Thanks for telling me the truth, Melly. It's not such a big deal. Dude, you lost it when you came out. That was like such an overreaction to seeing a dropped egg. I'm sorry about this, Mom. I'll clean it up. Thanks, honey. Genuinely don't react like that when your kid has an accident. Oh my goodness. Genuinely don't react like that, please. All that you end up doing is like creating like fear for your child to tell you the truth of what happened, and that's why he didn't want to tell her the truth. Definitely didn't get every single person that I wanted to get, but did a good job. Without knowing everybody's schedule and everything, that giving gifts can be quite difficult. And I think we have plenty of time to go ahead and start on some of this up here. So I'm going to grab everything out and let's see what we can get done. I think we're going to go with kind of a weird little shape here, just to kind of keep it kind of condensed a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and use this fertilizer on it. I know that it's about to be spring, so they'll grow on their own, but I do want to make sure that they grow quickly. And this is just going to help us get like all the saps and syrups and stuff like that. And for now, I'm going to leave a chunk of stone over here. Probably not that much, maybe that much over here, so that once they've grown, I can go ahead and kind of close them in with some pathing. Final day of the year, and we get cranberry candy as our recipe. Very nice. Good morning. Ah, what a beautiful day, huh? You know, as the saloon owner, I hear about everything that's going on in town. I remember when you first moved here, everyone was a bit unsure of what to expect. A stranger from the city, an unknown personality. 1 second. Sorry, I have to stir this pot every 5 minutes. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, you know, it's like when you're making a sauce. If you put in a new spice, you could ruin everything. But then again, there's always a chance you'll create something new and delicious, right? What I'm trying to say is, it's been great having you in town, and I've come to think of you as one of my good friends. Anyway, I came to give you something. I was cleaning out the back room and I found this old mini jukebox. I want you to have it. It's actually an old do-it-yourself project of mine from many years ago. They're pretty easy to make. So just in case you wanted to make more, I brought blueprints for you. Well, I'm gonna head home. I gotta get this marinara back on the stove. Have a good one. Very lovely, very lovely. Dear Melly, everyone around town has been talking about your great generosity lately. Apparently, packages have been appearing in people's houses containing items they posted about years ago on the community center bulletin, and the packages are all addressed from your farm. Thanks for going out of your way to do something like that. All of us in town are delighted. Melly, flip this letter over for instructions on how to make a super healthy meal. You'll feel energized. See you soon. Red plate from Emily. Found this in a drawer somewhere. Thought you could use it. Pam. Thank you, Pam. All right, today is the last day of the entire year, so I need to try to get absolutely everything done that I have remaining on my list of tasks that I want to do, which is going to be quite the feat, I think. I think I'm going to pretty much rush immediately through all of my chores and then get going as quickly as I can. Before I do, though, I realize let's go ahead and look at this. So the friendship really went up. We maxed out a lot of people, it looks like. We've got Robin, Caroline, Clint was already done, but now we've got Demetrius, Marnie, Evelyn, George, Pam, Linus. Then we've got Willie as very close to done. We're close on Gus, Susan, and Lewis. And as it keeps going down, I think we're doing really good. I think we've really hit a lot of the goals that I set. I'm pretty happy with that. We'll have to see who's the lowest down here. So it looks like the last two people that we've got on our list here are Victor and Krobus, and they're still below 3, but I think we did a really good job overall. We just met Krobus yesterday, so I'm not too disappointed in only being at 2 hearts with them. And Victor, I've had quite a hard time finding as well, and I think I might have also missed Victor's birthday this year. So not too bad overall, not too bad. And honestly, we only have 2 people on 3 hearts as well, so we're doing really good. Ah, it's a good thing you turned up, miss. I've got a bit of a problem I could use a hand with. It'd be best if I just showed you. Take a deep breath now. As you can see and smell, the old girls ran wild last night. My experiment needs a little work. Whew, back at it again, huh, Willie? Aye. They look fresh, all right. Aye. These are the finest, meatiest crabs you'll ever set your eyes on. They be a little too feisty, though. I'll take the whole lot, with a discount for the extra labor, of course. Looks like we got 'em all. Goodbye, me sweet ladies. Psst, Melly, don't tell Willie, but I'll be doing a special on crab cakes at the saloon for the next few days. Nah, I just can't get this jar open. Oh, it's you, Melly, right? Say, you're pretty strong, aren't you? Yes, very strong. Great, then you shouldn't have any problem opening this jar for me. Hey, you did it. You're stronger than you look. Thanks. Yeah, don't scare me like that. I've been on edge lately. To tell you the truth, I'm sick of everything. What's bothering you? Believe it or not, kid, when I was your age, I had dreams. I wanted to be up there in the sky piloting planes. Not this. If I tried harder in flight school, my life would have been different. I made a lot of mistakes in my life, Melly. Now I'm just a bitter old woman. The divorce was my fault. I gave Henry a world of grief and pain. I know I take things out on Penny, and then go spending what little money I have at the saloon to wash everything away. I'm gonna be stuck being a bus driver for the rest of my life. No ambitions, no dreams anymore, nothing. This is really mean. I'm not gonna say that. Things will get better. I'm not looking for sympathy, kid. These feelings are just business as usual. You don't need to give me fluffy words. Nothing will change my situation or my life. I got myself here. If you really want to cheer me up, buy me a beer tonight. That I won't do. No, thank you. Anyways, I'm really sorry for all the cutscene spam. I was sneaking around, getting an outfit ready for the future. In year 2, we're going to have a little bit of an outfit change, which is honestly just an excuse for me to be able to draw something new for the thumbnail. So there'll be new art for the thumbnail for the following year, which I'm pretty excited about. And I wanted it to be a secret, so you guys didn't get to see what I just made. For potentially the rest of the day, I'm going to be in here trying to finish this stone quest. I'd rather not have to do it again later if I can help it. And there we go. That's the last of it, finally. I usually use these rocks as well as these rocks to do this. There's probably more efficient ways, but I'm fine. Looks like we got 2 secret notes and an extra ancient seed from all of that. Let's go ahead and read these. Alex's strength training diet. Complete breakfast, salmon dinner. I've learned to love this food. I can feel the protein. It's a page from someone's diary. There are only a few older bachelors in town, and none of them are perfect. Harvey is really anxious and weak, but I know he would make a loyal and devoted husband. He likes coffee and pickles. Elliot is a bit foppish and melodramatic, but he does have a nice chin. He likes crab cakes and pomegranates. Shane is messy and antisocial, but I think his gruff exterior is a defense mechanism, insulating his softness from the world. He likes beer, pizza, and pepper poppers. I understand this is a diary and this is not meant to be shared, but this is kind of like a crazy madness. Let's go ahead and give Dwarf a gift while we're here. And we have a jade, so I don't think we're done with Marlon. I can't remember. Oh my goodness, I can't remember. We still have hearts to go with Marlon, so we're going to go ahead and drop him off a gift as well. And get another cutscene. Afraid the answer is still no, Gunther. I can't be held responsible should anything happen down there. I hope you understand. I will respect your decision. Thank you for your time. Hello, Miss Melly. I'm seeking to hire an adventurer to escort me in the mines. To continue my research, I require a hands-on approach. I'd go myself, but those caverns are home to hordes of monsters. Perhaps Melly would oblige with your request. Well, Miss Melly? Can you escort me in the mines? Sure, but you must do exactly what I say. Thank you. I promise to be careful. Melly's a seasoned adventurer and will serve well in protecting you, Gunther. I do, however, require you to learn a couple combat stances at a minimum for your own safety. Of course. Marlon is going to run down some things with me. Meet me outside the Adventurers Guild tomorrow before the museum opens for the day. We got a lot of little cutscenes like that I gotta try to figure out how to fit in with everything we gotta do. Tomorrow is not particularly a good day for it. Ooh, we need that one. Considering that we, need to plant everything. It'll be the 1st of spring, my goodness. Our final sleep for the year. And that's going to do it for this week in Stardew Valley Expanded. This was an incredibly cutscene heavy episode. At this point I can't even count how many there were, but I know that it was a lot. So if you made it all the way through this episode, I genuinely really do appreciate it, and I hope that you guys had a really good time exploring all of the stories for all of these characters, especially seeing all of these cutscenes that we've never seen before if you've never seen Expanded like me. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you again. Bye!